If you're anything like me and you've been collecting Pokemon since you were a kid, there's probably some cards in your old bulk that might be worth something that you think they're not. Like maybe you think a $30 card is maybe a couple cents. And today I'm going to be going through 10 cards that could be potentially in your bulk that you've stored up for how many years if you've been collecting for that long. Before that, my name is PokePriceWatch, and I've been a collector for 16 years. I've been an investor for 4 years, and in that time, I have amassed over $33,000 in value for my investments after selling off my entire childhood collection. Now, um, this scissor or Caesar, from Undaunted is a card that actually I found in my bulk from some of the bulk that I didn't sell off when I was a kid. I did find in this big pile of bulk that I had, and it was a regular holo. It was maybe lightly played. I don't remember the condition of it, but it I'm using near mint examples for all of these cards, by the way, to show what they could be if they were near mint. I doubt that a lot of bulk cards are actually near mint, but even with this card being, let's say for example, moderately played, it's still a almost $10 card. Lightly played, over $10. So you could easily mistake a card like this for bulk, right? Like it could be just a random holo card in your old childhood bulk like Caesar here, and you could just you could find it in your bulk and have a $10 card to add to a binder or something, or even $30 if you have it in near mint condition, if you did a good job taking care of your bulk. I glossed over so many of these cards, like the Arceus reverse holo pattern. I glossed over so many of them as a younger version of myself back 4 or 5 years ago, because I had no idea about a lot of these cards. I took a long break from collecting, like through high school, and then once I got out of high school, COVID happened, whatever, and then that's when everyone started getting back into it. So I too got back into it then, and I went through my old stuff, and I found a bunch of Arceus reverse holos like these. I did not have the Ponyta, but this is a good example of one that you could easily skip over when you're going through your bulk. And this is actually a very expensive card near mint. If you take a look at lightly played, this card is still very expensive, 97, and moderately played still very expensive. It's $70, and then the lowest listing is 90. So if you can find this card in your bulk, that would be insane. This is a very easy card to, as well as Vulpix. This Vulpix is $130 near mint. If you take a look at lightly played, this is a $90 card. If you take a look at moderately played, it's almost $70 card. So really, these reverse holos from Platinum Arceus are very easy to just skip over when you're going through bulk, because you may not notice that they're shiny, but they are, and they're super easy to just miss completely. Next up is a very easy card to skip over. This Snorlax from Unbroken Bonds. We're going a little bit into the future now, into Sun and Moon. This card is insanely adorable. It's got Torchic, it's got two Pikachus, and it's got the fat Snorlax with the, this artwork is it's great. I love this artwork. And you got Torchic up here, like, I love this card a lot. I'm thinking about buying this card actually, as a holo and a reverse holo. You can get either the holo or reverse holo, so be sure to check your bulk for this card, especially if you've been opening Sun and Moon stuff. This is a easy card to gloss over because, looking at it's not really, doesn't look like much, right? But this is a $50 card near mint, and I could have never guessed. Like, I saw this card on Twitter a couple days ago, and I was like amazed that this card was over $50 as just a regular holo, and then the reverse holo is still $30, right? Like this is insane for just a regular holo card or regular reverse holo card. So definitely be on the lookout for this card, the Snorlax. Really, really, really interesting card. The artwork is amazing too on this one. Next up, we got the Umbreon Team Plasma. This card near mint is around $80. I think this is just the I think this is the holofoil version. Yes, and then the reverse holo is still around the same price. I think it's, yeah, the reverse holo is very close to the holofoil price, and I think the reverse holo does kind of look cooler. I'm gonna be honest. I do like the Team Plasma reverse holos a little bit more than I do the Team Plasma holos, to be completely honest with you. Team Plasma cards are very, very cool. The blue border with the logo, like, Team Plasma card, they really nailed Team Plasma cards back in black and white. If you find this card in your bulk, definitely take it out, put it in a sleeve, put it in a binder, put it in a top loader, whatever it may be. Just this is a really good card to look out for. Next up, we got the McDonald's Psyduck. This is back in 2018. This card I knew I'd put in my bulk when I got Pokemon packs from McDonald's in 2018. This was a very easy card to just slip into bulk and then forget about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might have done this, and a lot of the McDonald's cards have been very easily swept under the rug, except for, of course, the most recent McDonald's release, which was the Burger Chew. There's over 140,000 PSA 10s of that card. It's down from $100 for like a couple weeks ago to now $60 because that many PSA 10s exist of the card. It's just insane. But this Psyduck specifically is a really good buy. Not only because it's rare, there's not a lot of it. Like, the lowest listings are $240, while its market price is $40. The last sold on this was November 28th for $44. I'm sure you could find this card for cheaper on like eBay. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't checked. But I think that if you can find this card in your bulk, then that is a surefire pluck from the bulk, put it in a sleeve, top loader, whatever. This card, yeah. There's a lot of hype surrounding this card right now. The Kabuto first edition from Fossil. Obviously, if you haven't been living under a rock, Kabuto King on Twitter has been hoarding these for months now, and he's up to 1,700 or so of these cards that he's hoarded. And one of his posts on Twitter went viral recently, and that's where this immense spike came from. Everyone just buying as many copies as they can because that one post went viral, and they thought, oh, if I chip in now, like, this card will be insane. This was not the intention of Kabuto King, I don't think, because for months, like, the card has been steady at $4 or $5, right? Like $3, $4, $5. That's what he's been buying them at, collecting them at, hoarding them at, whatever. There was no real market manipulation, I think, personally, with this card. I think that just because that one post of his got 11 million views, or however many views it has now, many people decided to buy it themselves, and that's what skyrocketed the price. I don't think that Kabuto King had anything to do with the market manipulation for this card particularly, but I think that it is a really cool card. It is a Pokemon that no one really talks about. It's Kabuto, which I think that's why it's kind of funny, because it's a Pokemon like really nobody talks about, but Kabuto is definitely a really cool card. Should you buy this at $40? No. I mean, if you have the money, sure, why not? But like, if you can find it in your bulk, this is a good thing to take out right now. But if not, and if you want to buy this card, I mean, I guess, right? Like, it's probably gonna come back down. I mean, people are listing it for lower than the market price, so it's probably going to come down. If we look at the prices, there's still about 4 or 5 listings sold under $40. So like don't buy this card at this price. At least don't buy it at over $40. Don't buy it at over $30. Don't buy it over $20. I think this will eventually come back to earth. We got the Umbreon from Majestic Dawn. This is a really cool card. This is just a regular non-holo. This is a non-holo card that was in Majestic Dawn. This card is really cool. It's Umbreon in the snow in the nighttime, like I think it's really cool, and it's really easy to skip in your bulk if you have bulk that goes back to that date. Be on the lookout for this Umbreon. It's $40 near mint. If we looked at the lightly played, it's still, there's still listings over $40, right? There's not any listings under market price. If we look at moderately played is more than lightly played. That's interesting. And then damaged, of course, is like $7, but that's still a lot for a non-holo. So this is just a regular rare non-holo. It could easily be skipped in bulk. So if you have bulk that dates back to the Majestic Dawn time, which is like 2007, 2008, definitely give it a look and see if you can find this card. Next up is the Gengar from XY Breakthrough. I believe this is a holo rare. It's a really cool artwork, and this card is sitting at $25 near mint. If we look at these sales, there was one sale today, or actually yesterday, for $25. So you can easily get this card for $25. But if you have it in your bulk, it's definitely an easy one to miss, because it's a holo rare. The XY holos are definitely very skippable, right? Like you could definitely go through bulk and see a XY holo and think nothing of it. But this Gengar is it's over $20, and if you do find it in your bulk, I think that it's a really, really good add to a binder or a top loader, whatever. We've got the Growlithe from Legendary Treasures. This is an uncommon. I think that this card is adorable. It features 2 Growlithe trying to get some sleep, and the near mint version of this card is sitting at around $20 right now. If you can find it, it might probably be in lightly play condition if you're going through bulk. It's still a $10 card, being an uncommon. So really, I think that if you have black and white bulk, and you find this card, that's a great add to a binder. Definitely be on the lookout for it, because this card is really, really nice. It's got I believe it has the Radiant Collection holo pattern, I think, if it's a reverse holo. Which it should be. It's Radiant Collection. So, yeah, it's a really nice card. I think it's from Legendary Treasures, which is my favorite set of all time. If you did not know that about me, I don't know if I've said it on the channel yet, but Legendary Treasures from Black and White is my favorite set of all time. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you have any of these cards laying around in your bulk, definitely take them out. Definitely put them in a top loader or a binder, card saver, whatever it may be. Just get them out of your bulk and keep them, because they are worth something. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.